All right, how's it going everyone? Coach Braden here with Look Like You Lift, and this video is gonna be for the gentlemen in their 20s or even in their high school years. I get where you are right now because I was your age, I was where you were, and I wanted to be the biggest, most shredded guy in the gym. And just like you guys, I was tempted to take literally anything and everything in order to be the biggest, largest, most shredded, most intimidating guy in the gym. And the temptation's even greater nowadays, especially with one specific drug that is out on the market right now called Sarms. I know that you guys have heard about it, and I know that you guys are considering taking it because it is legal and you can just go online and you can just buy it, right? You don't have to inject anything, you don't have to poke yourself, you just have to take a little vial and just right there in your mouth. But just a couple things to just consider when you go down this route. When we take a look at any kind of steroid or Sarms or any other kind of drug to help you in your journey to get bigger and get leaner and get stronger, you have to do your research on what you're looking to take. For example, let's take a look at why Sarms were a thing. Where did they come from? They originally were used back in the 90s to help bypass the androgenic side effects of steroids. Okay, that's what steroids are for. Steroids were for the medical use for anemic patients or burn patients, right? People with bone diseases, cancer patients, that's what they were used for. And it was the side effects of those drugs that helped cure patients of their ailments. But they also came with their own androgenic side effects, right? So Sarms came around as a selective androgenic receptor modulator so that you didn't have to worry about the side effects. That's why they were originally invented. Several of those drugs did not even get past clinical trials. Several of those drugs didn't even get past rat trials. I think of one SARM, cardarine, which actually showed up as cancerous, as a carcinogen in rats. And yet now we're selling it to people on the market right now as a research chemical that you can just take. That's a problem. You're probably not doing the research of how the metabolic pathways of the Sarms are working. You're probably not doing the research of what the possible side effects can be from these Sarms. You're just taking them because some dude on TikTok was also taking them or is trying to sell you something. And this is a serious problem. You're considering taking these drugs because you want the results right now. And you don't worry about the side effects because what's to worry about? You're 20 years old. You have nothing to worry about, right? You're gonna be young forever. But what happens when you're 40 years old and you have liver issues? You have liver toxicity because you've been taking Sarms for the past 20 years. And now your liver's shut down. Or worse, your kidneys are shut down and now you need to go on dialysis. What happens if the specific Sarms that you've been taking have been suppressing your testosterone and your testes shut down, and now you're infertile, and now you don't have the opportunity to have kids? Again, you're in your 20s, so you're not thinking about this stuff. But maybe you want to have kids someday. Now you don't have that option. What happens if you've been taking one of these Sarms that have been so stressful in your pituitary gland that now you can't produce your own growth hormone, or now you have dementia at 50? You're not thinking about these things because you're young. And all that matters right now is your six-pack and lifting as much weight in the gym as possible. Okay, but these are important things that you need to be thinking about before you consider taking dangerous drugs that didn't even make it past clinical trials back in the 90s. There's a reason why they stopped. I have no problem with performance-enhancing drugs. I have no problem with steroids. In fact, I'm all for them. Take them. I want to see how far the human condition can go. I want to see how much human potential we have. But you need to understand that it all comes with risks. There's no free ride here. You have to honestly ask yourself these questions. Am I willing to accept the risks and accept that I may be ending my life prematurely, shutting down important vital organs in my life prematurely? Am I willing to take these risks just so I can have more vanity in my life? Now, I've been there. I know that it's really hard for you to kind of think that far ahead because I was a 20-year-old kid too. I was thinking about taking all this stuff too. I've been there. Okay, but these are important questions that I want you to think about because you're 20. You have another 60 years ahead of you. 60 years. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, do things the right way. Watch our training videos, watch our nutrition videos, learn how to do this the right way. I want you to live a healthy life. I want you to live a happy life. I want you to be confident. I want you to look like you lift, but I don't want you to destroy your body at the same time. All right? Coach Braden, out.